Radio. Yeah. Fallen angels, they around me. They surround me. They trying to crown me. Yeah, trying to frown me. They be agents, trying to agent. If I hit orange, I'll be an agent. You ain't get that bar, nigga, you ain't patient. But you don't see the flow. Fallen angels all around me in the dough. They surround me, they trying to crown me. They say radio, well, join the fallen angels, cause I'm an angel. Yeah. Whoa, cause I'm an angel. Damn, what's the angle? Like Kurt, where your ankle? Niggas talking shit, I said, man, where's your angle? I'm an angel, chilling with some fallen ones. They fallen fucking angels. Angles of light. Look at my flight. Look at my manners. Whoa, whoa. Look at my flight. Whoa. Look at my glide. Look at my fly. Two like a fly. Two like a fly. Got two like a pie. That mean they buy. This is not a game. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Calamity and Jane. Black ops shit. We aiming at your brain. What it do, you? To today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I want to talk about R.Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison. What's it? Ghislaine Maxwell was sentenced to 20 years in prison, right? So check this shit out. Like I said, if you know about the gematria, then you know about the numerology of the situation, of course. But like I said, we respect gematria. We know it's true on this channel. You know what I mean? Especially me. I know it's true. Shout out to Zachary K. Hubbard. You know what I'm saying? Gematria Sports News. Excuse me. Gematria Effects. 24, if I'm not mistaken. They be coming with some heat. But check this shit out. We coming with a metaphysical point of view. You know what I mean? We come with a spiritual point of view on this side. You feel me? Like I said, I respect gematria. I respect the numerology. You know what I'm saying? Because numbers don't lie. But at the same time, we got to come with it from a spiritual perspective too. Now check this shit out, right? Like you already know. From Chicago, you feel me? R.Kelly is a dope artist. I respect his artistic talent. You know what I mean? A lot of people would, oh, he's still this, he's still that. Yeah, true, but your other favorite artist is a pedophile, and you just don't know it. Your other favorite artist is a blood drinker. You just don't know it. Your other favorite artist, you know what I'm saying, sacrifice babies, but you don't know it. You see what I'm saying? So motherfuckers always trying to pick on R. Kelly, he a pedophile, he this. Yeah, that may be true, but at the same time, you still cannot deny his artistic talent. Point blank, period. Now, if you separate the art from the person, yeah, some of the shit he did was foul and all that, and a lot of people gonna say he didn't do this and all that because the girls that he was involved with, they moms dropped them off to him, which is true. That's true. The girls that the little young girls R. Kelly was fucking with, they moms did drop them off to R. Kelly just so they could get in good with them type shit. But regardless if they did that or not, that's still wrong on his part because the nigga know what he was doing, and that's still wrong on the parents' part. So if technically the parents should be locked up too. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But you know what I'm saying? R. Kelly, you know, it was bound to happen anyway because look, they came out to Cosby, which they say he drugged them with and all that. You know what I'm saying? And Cosby been in the game way before all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cosby really like the forefather of this black Hollywood shit. You feel me? If you really want to get technical, because he in that generation with
I don't even know what year he was born in. I would have to go look it up and all that. But Bill Cosby is an OG. He in that generation with like um like that Luther Vandross, Whitney Houston type generation. You know what I mean? He around that area. It could be older than that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't live through a few different times, but they came after him, and you know Bill Cosby is up there. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was a part of them sex rings too, which we already probably know he was. They just, hanging him out to dry, and boom, just like the same shit with R.Kelly. They hanging him out to dry. The same thing with the Ghislaine Maxwell shit. They hanging that motherfucker out to dry. Now she's more wicked than all them motherfuckers put together because she was the wife of what's his name, Jeffrey Epstein or Jeremy Epstein, whatever the fuck his name is. I think it's Jeffrey Epstein, some shit like that. She was the wife of the dude, and she was recruiting young girls to get sold in sex trafficking with dude. You know what I mean? So she really was doing it bad. But the thing is, the boxer David Rodriguez came out and said this back in 2020 that he knows some few people, in their little Hollywood circles, and they know motherfuckers that say that, this shit going on. And a lot of these motherfuckers are getting busted now. That's why R. Kelly is just now getting sentenced, because a lot of these sex trafficking motherfuckers, these pedophile motherfuckers in Hollywood, they're going down. You know what I mean? A lot of the stories you haven't heard yet, but they're going to come out, because I'm telling you, all this shit got to be debunked. All the light got to be shed on this shit, because it's just only so long that you could do evil and this ain't gonna be noticed. And that's the same thing. Even with something good, it's only gonna be so long that you could do good before it get noticed. And I'm not saying doing good is a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, you know how, like, you do good deeds, you do good deeds, you do good deeds, and then, you know what I mean, you do good deeds, and then you feel like, man, this shit go unnoticed type shit, and then you ain't doing good deeds to get noticed, but you know what I'm saying, like, but you want motherfuckers to see that you ain't like an evil person, or you actually do help your community, or you help other people's communities, and different things of that nature. But it's only so long that you can keep doing good, which is a good thing, until motherfuckers really start to take notice. Like, this person actually is a kind-hearted individual. You see what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with evil. You can only continue to do evil for so long before motherfuckers really sit back. But you gotta remember, motherfuckers gonna take notice of evil way quicker than they gonna take notice of something good. And that's just how today's times is, unfortunately. But come on, man. Like, R. Kelly, he's a part of them sex rings and shit. You know what I'm saying? That Ghislaine Maxwell, she was like one of the other heads of the operations. Who else knows? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's other motherfuckers that's involved with that shit. Some of these people are secretly, going through Fed cases and getting judged by the world courts and the Supreme Court and all that shit. You just not hearing about it because they're trying to do whatever they can to kind of, to kind of just to throw it off. And this is how I know this shit real. I'm telling you, this is how I know this shit real. I'm telling you, I said this in my last video. I don't know, not the video I just did, but the video before that. I just said, go check out a guy named Bill Shiblin. He's an ex-Illuminati member, ex-warlock. He did all this type of shit. You know what I mean? And now he gave his life to Jesus Christ, and now he preaching the word and different things of that nature. You know what I mean? And he's a very enlightened individual, I must say. You know what I mean? Got to give credit where credit is due. And then, but sometimes in the back of my mind, I always think, like, could you ever really get out that Illuminati shit? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if he's like an agent or whatnot, but I don't necessarily think so. Because a lot of the topics that he speak on, I am aware of them. I might not know or knew that much info, how he go in depth about certain shit. I might not knew all that, but a lot of the stuff he talk about, I already was kind of aware of. So I know he ain't just like lying and shit like that, but he's a good scholar. You should check out Bill Shiblin. You know what I mean? On YouTube, he's good. And he was just talking about how blood is the most. He said how blood is the most addictive thing. It's more addictive than heroin. Real shit. And that goes into basically what I'm about to say with the whole adrenochrome and the sex trafficking you know, the child pornography, all that shit. This shit is deep, man. This shit is deep, man. Sorry about that. Yeah. This is gonna be basically part 2, but I'm gonna combine it into one whole video. So basically, just like what I was saying, like Bill Shiblin, the scholar Bill Shiblin, ex-Illuminati member, he was saying this on YouTube. I was just literally listening to one of his videos. He just said blood is more addictive than heroin for a lot of people. He said he think it's the most addictive thing on the planet. He said he thinks so. Now listen, in the medical field, there's actually a term for that type of thing. He said it in the video. It's a big word, like a big word. I can't really remember it. You know what I'm saying? Because I never heard of the word before, but it's actually a thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the medical field or whatever, then you probably know what it is. But yeah, it's like basically, you know what I'm saying? Like that's people that's like addicted to drinking blood and shit. It's some fucked up shit, but basically, that's why all these motherfuckers is going down all of a sudden, and it's a lot of people that's involved in it. You know what I mean? Like people, like top Hollywood people that you heard of, people that you probably never even heard of before. You know, they going down, and a lot of the faces that you have heard of, like a R.Kelly or a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, a R.Kelly or the Ghislaine Maxwell, even the dude, what's his name, Jeremy Epstein, whatever the fuck his name is, him too. You know what I'm saying? They say he killed himself and shit like that, which is possibly true. I'm not sure, because you know these people, they real like, you know, real slick, but like the little shit that they do. You see what I'm saying? Like they real slick with the shit that they do. And the thing about it is this. The thing about it is, in those type of situations, it's like more of it's gonna come out. You know, a lot of people saying Oprah is involved in it, which is very believable. You see what I'm saying? It's very believable. You know, because David Rodriguez, he spoke on that as well. You know, in that interview he did back in 2020. And shit is crazy, but from my understanding, and I'm not justifying that shit or nothing like that, but from my understanding, the reason why these people do it is because it's like some ancient practice or some shit that, you know, drinking humans' blood make them younger on some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's up with that whole thing, but that's what these individuals were saying. But that's where like the sex trafficking and all that shit goes hand to hand, because it's like this, right? A lot of these motherfuckers, like I said, like, and these people don't even gotta be Hollywood and nothing like that. These could be everyday people. But you gotta remember that everyday people or celebrities, they were once everyday people. So it's like if you were involved in some shit like that and you was an everyday person and you rose up to success or whatever, you're going to have to, if you into shit like that, you're going to have connects that's still in the regular world. And just like vice versa, the people in the regular world are going to have contacts that has rose up, that's in a higher place of power, shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like just having different people on your payroll or whatever, right? And a lot of these people, like just even local little cities and shit, like they be knowing about this shit that's going on. Sometimes they be having their hands in the sex trafficking shit or the organ trafficking shit. They be having their hands in this shit. You know what I mean? But you gotta remember, the child pornography shit the sex trafficking shit, the human trafficking shit, the organ trafficking shit. That's all pretty much in the same realm. I'm telling you, just like with the prostitution rings, all that shit is in the same realm. So a lot of these motherfuckers is going down now because they shedding the light on this shit. Like I said, excuse me, it's only so much you can do, especially evil, till the motherfuckers start to really notice it. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, you can't keep getting away with that shit. And boom, that's why, in my personal opinion, a lot of people are now starting to get taken down and shit like that because they're into some real sick shit. And like I said, it's a whole bunch of more people involved in this. Like I said, you don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to believe me. I don't want you to. I want you to go do your own research out there. You know what I mean? Cross-reference, all that different type of stuff. And then you be the judge of what you just said, or what you just read, or what you just researched. You know what I mean? But that's my personal take on why a lot of these like so-called people, they got the pedophile shit around their name and shit like that. A lot of them starting to go down now because the feds, you know, Supreme Court or whatever, they're starting to catch up with these motherfuckers. It's time to lock them up. And you're gonna see more of these pedophilic motherfuckers go down. Watch, you're gonna see. It's gonna keep happening, man. It's gonna keep happening. You'll see. Tell you. But wake the damn up. More videos coming soon.